Warfare Academy is back open. So if you're looking for classes on astrology, how to read astrology charts, things like that, as well as tarot, how to read tarot, and how to spiritual warfare and all that good stuff, that is on my website, daisyolsum.co/courses. So, anyways, I wanted to put out a quick message because for those of you who've been through isolation and separation spells, it's really important that you focus right now on clearing that magic through the heart center. So when people do these type of like works, separation spells between you or your person, or they try to like put the ghosting on you, where people isolate themselves from you, those type of entities, the best way to combat those type of things is by, of course, getting into your clearing work, your banishing and all that type of stuff, but also combating it by raising the frequency and the vibration of your heart center. So what's happening also is these individuals that are like tampering and playing, they're doing this separation magic, they're doing these type of things to turn you and your person cold against each other, and then when it backfires and has the adverse effect, right, then they start to realize, wow, I shouldn't have played like that, I shouldn't tamper that far. Some of you guys too, these karmics are putting magic on your heart chakra. They're trying to do isolation spells, they're trying to do separation spells, they're doing all kinds of stupid crazy things. And then when you your heart chakra, or let's say for instance your heart, you finally like give in, or your heart chakra turns off completely, and you meet them where they're at, then it becomes a problem. Then, only then, are they going to realize that they shouldn't have played that game. And that's what's happening for a lot of people right now. Either shit is backfiring, or they're meeting their match in regards to the wickedness that they're putting out, maybe in other people, or possibly in some of you guys, because shit has gone too far. And what I'm being told right now is that's why it's going to be important for us to try to like continue to work on our heart chakra, remove those cords of attachment, remove those bindings, because people are going to any lengths for whatever they're trying to do. And some of these individuals that are playing with that heart chakra magic, separating you and your person, you got banished right here, trying to separate you and your person. A lot of these individuals are falling out. They're having heart issues. Their heart chakras are turned off. They're getting deeper and deeper and deeper into despair and mental illness and wickedness and suffering and vile behavior and vindictiveness because of the energies that they're trying to play with on you. Dear bright and loving ancestors, what messages do you have regarding isolation and separation spells? What messages do you have regarding isolation and separation spells? Another thing as well, you got the heart chakra. What did I just tell you? I knew I needed to put this message out real quick, because something else too is with a lot of these isolation spells, a lot of people are waking up to it right now, and it's not working on you anymore. Before, maybe you would be isolated for like a year or something like that. It's only working for like a day or two, and it's breaking. Because remember, after you get attacked like that, you become immune to it. Your vibration is too high. And what's happening is these individuals that are playing with the isolation spell, they're playing with the separation magic, it's going to revert back onto them, and they're going to have to deal with the isolation. They're going to deal with separation. They're going to deal with cold-heartedness. They're going to deal with people being wicked towards them for no reason. And only then are they going to realize that that's why they shouldn't have done that. Some of these karmics are already dealing with it now, and they're crying, boo-hoo, oh no, because they try to have you isolated with spell work or lying or gang stalking or smear campaigns, and it's reversing. At the bottom of the deck, you got lover. Yeah. A lot of, for a lot of you guys too, I want to say, like, I know how you feel. I know how it feels to like have your heart center turned off, and the person that you actually have some care for or something like that, you completely don't want anything to do with them. You're sickened by them, all that stuff. I know how it feels. I know exactly how it feels. But also too, I just want to say, I will say, take your energy. Don't put your energy towards the person. Just work on clearing the magic. And hopefully they will get the memo and they'll do the same thing. If not, then it's just going to be a one-way street where you continue to go be high vibing. They're going to continue to fester with the separation spells or the conflict magic or the isolation magic. It's just going to turn inward because it's supposed to be between two people, right? You've broken it, so only they are going to deal with it. And then it's going to start to manifest in other areas in their life. And only then are they going to realize how far the karmics were going. Yeah, you're saying right now, I don't care. That's exactly, honestly, for a lot, I feel you. Because that's exactly what they want you to do. And it gets crazy. But it's also really disgusting that people would really go that far, even tampering with other people's heart chakra just to get their means. Dear bright and loving ancestors, what messages do you have regarding separation spells? Isolation magic is backfiring. Separation spells and isolation magic is backfiring. You got covens and groups, yeah. You got the cords of entity attachments and cords of attachment, yeah. Yeah, then it says purify right here. Yeah, someone's going to get caught up for this. I was wondering when I was going to see the reversal card come out. Because I already know that that's why they told me to come put this message out, because it's reversing right now. Let's see what this is about. Ay, 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 ay. It's always something, right? You got the funny thing is you got the Five of Cups. And I do feel like a lot of these people, they're already experiencing depression. Didn't I tell you? Their heart center is turned off. And you got to be careful. You got to be careful with that, because these people, they're just turning themselves deeper into non-humans, playing with that stuff. Clarify heart. Yeah, you got the Two of Wands. Yeah. And I know for some of you guys too, some of your masculines are even feeling it. They're confused though. They're confused. One part of them is completely in love. 222 in the 222 people in the chat, 666 likes as I said that. You know, your masculine, your feminine, they of course they want to be with you. They want to be in union. They want to be connected. But the magic has them confused in the Two of Wands energy, what to do, what path to take, because they're confused. I see it all the time. It's like a complete split in the dichotomy of their energy. It's like they're holding two polarizing energies, and that creates mental illness. Didn't I tell you that as a lot of some of these masculines and feminines that have love magic being done on them, they're going to start experiencing mental illness because of the back and forth and the playing games with their mind? Yeah. Bipolar disorder, all kinds of stuff is going to start happening. Stress, all kinds of stuff because of the magic. Clarify lover. You got the Four of Pentacles energy right here. Yeah. They're still holding on though. The funny thing is here too, and you got the Empress right there. The funny thing is too, what's happening right now with some of these isolation and separation spells, people are still fucking with you though. They're like, there's something not right about this whole situation. They may laugh and be like, oh wow, they're this or that. I won't talk to them. But something in their heart of hearts, in their mind, they know that something's not right. And all of it's gonna get exposed. Remember, Saturn is in Aquarius right now. Saturn is in the 11th house of collectives and groups. A lot of people are getting karma for this shit right now, for the way in which they tamper in a group setting, or they've tried to tamper with your reputation in group settings. Things have low vibrational energies being done within a group or towards an individual by a group. Or this type of energy, people are getting karma for it right now. I'm going to tell you right now, by the time Pluto goes into Aquarius, you're going to see a lot of these people that play with this stuff completely isolated, completely exiled, completely. This transits right now are setting the tone and doing the clearing and bringing up to awareness. It's going to be when Pluto starts to go into Aquarius and it makes that grand conjunction with Saturn and Jupiter, with Saturn. That's when they're going to learn. That's when they're going to know, I shouldn't have played that game. When they're completely exiled and isolated. Clarify covenant groups. And, you know, another thing too is these karmics are going for more rounds of glamour spells, because they're getting caught up and people are starting to see them. So they're going for more rounds of glamour spells. Clarify covenant groups. You got the Hermit. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this. You got the Hermit and the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Yeah. People trying to block your communication, trying to get other people to block you. All that's going to backfire real quick. Hermit energy right here. I just talked about the Hermit. Yeah. So for those of you who are wondering, like, why aren't people hitting me back? Why is this going on? Why is it not going? They're using magic. Imagine how weak that you have to be to use magic to get somebody isolated. But you want to know something else too? They try to get you isolated so that they can do whatever to you. This is like the same concept of men that look for women who are like alone or sex workers so that they can like abuse them and torment them and torture them and like kill them and things like that. It's the same type of mentality. It's the same type of mentality. Some of your karmic masculines are doing this shit to you and your person. Some of these karmic feminines are doing this to you and your person. Some of your family members are doing this to you. Some of your professional colleagues and things like people you went to college with, etc. They're trying to do this to you because they're losing in life. And they feel like, well, I need to just have them isolated. And that's the only way that I can win. Imagine how weak you have to be to think that that's how you can win in life. But that's why they're getting isolated now. It's returning to them. I'm telling you right now, whole covens of people, these people that are doing this, their groups are blocking them out. These people that are going to these practitioners to do this, they're getting blocked out now too, because that entity is lingering in their energy fields. Clarify entity attachments. You got the Death card. I'm telling you now. You got the Star card and the Lovers. And then, yeah, with the entity attachments and some of these people that have been playing with this magic on you and your person, I'm telling you right now, this has been coming up a lot. Entity attachment to the Death card. Some of these karmics are going to get themselves killed. playing with you and your person, playing with the separation magic, tampering with the heart chakra, especially when you come from a very high vibrational spiritual legacy or you're a real light worker. Someone said LED light worker, not these fake ass ones. A real light worker, a real divine being. And people are trying to tamper with your centers. There's 111 likes as I said this, 111. So I know I'm right on the money. When people start to play in that realm, it's a death sentence on their head. Because the universe is like, who the fuck is trying to shift destiny and trying to stop our plans and trying to stop do this and do that? Okay, you need to go down there and scatter this person. You and your person are destined. I know for some of you guys it may hurt. You may feel sad because some of you guys are going to start to get heart chakra awakenings in the near future with the heart chakra energy right here too. I'm telling you right now, watch, you're going to be scrolling on your timeline. You're going to see meditations for heart chakra. You're going to be scrolling on the timeline. You're going to see people that look like your person. Or you'll see messages. Or you'll see different memes that are synchronistic that are talking to you. And that's the universe trying to tell you, clear your heart center. Clear it out because they're using this death magic, murder magic on people right now too. These karmics are trying to get people to go at each other, after each other, to take each other out. They're doing all types of things that they can do by any means necessary to stay out of jail, to keep the masculine or the feminine, so they can keep on sucking them dry and being an incubus and a succubus, to try to trap divine feminines and masculines with children, so they can siphon all their energy and be fucking energy vampires and leeches to hide their bullshit and their mess. They're going to all costs, but like I said, it's a death sentence. What do we got here at the bottom of the deck? You got the Magician and the Five of Pentacles. I'm telling you, somebody's going to be out in the cold because of this. This heart chakra, the separation spells, all that stuff, they're going to experience a spiritual disgrace. And the magic is going to backfire. Clarify chords. You got the Three of Wands. Yeah. And the Ace of Swords, clarity and truth is coming out. I'm telling you right now. And justice. You're going to get justice. 10 of Cups. Yeah. I'm going to tell you right now, for these isolation spells, everyone's going to wake up at once to it. Like, oh, shit. I see what they're doing now. People who did not normally believe in any type of spell work or any type of mental manipulation or any type of magic, that's how far it's going to go in terms of the wake up. Some people are going to realize that something's not right. And they're going to realize, wait, what? How? They're going to find out. It was spell work being done. And I feel like whoever was doing this, they did this in a setting that it had no place. And somebody's really going to get caught up. This could be a coworker doing this. Even a church member doing this. A classmate. People are sick and they're mentally disturbed and they're jealous and they're low vibrational and they're hella competitive, but yet they don't achieve much. For them being so jealous and competitive and doing all this and all that, for all the energy they put into all this bullshit, why aren't you manifesting money and love and health for yourself and mental well-being? You see what I'm talking about? You can't do this and then claim that you want happiness and love and success and stuff like that. It's opposing. That's why whatever they get is always short-lived. They get one thing and then they have, like, let's say they get $100, then they get a debt for like 1,000. You see, that's what they're going to be getting right here too. Because of their bullshit ass mess, they're playing with the separation spells and this isolation magic. What's the 10 of Cups? You got the Five of Pentacles. I'm telling you, a whole group of people are going to be out in the cold. Or someone that was trying to do this, they're going to be out in the cold. Financial loss for playing with this magic. Or whoever was doing this, they're going to get exiled from the group. People are going to realize what they did. For some of you guys, you don't even know that why you've been dealing with bullshit and chaos was someone was strategic. They first did hella conflict spells and separation magic on stuff like that on you. Then they did a whole bunch of glamour spells and stuff like that. Then they followed up with somebody here is mentally ill. But that's exactly why the universe is going to be taking them off this planet. It's like, what the fuck is the purpose? We got too much stuff we got to do. You got to get the fuck up out the way. This is not even a part of like the war, the spiritual warfare to fight. This is just some random ass individual that just started a bunch of bullshit. It's like, okay, we're going to move this out of the way because it actually doesn't even serve a purpose. Because some conflict and chaos serves a purpose for development. Yeah, you got the Five of Cups. Someone's going to be regretting it. As they're getting exiled from your group or your community or something like that, they're going to be regretting it. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to just give it like a little bit of insight about my situation. Five of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. And whoever was starting conflict with conflict spells is going to be backfiring onto them. You and your person are going to come together. The heart chakra magic is going to break. And you're going to come to the realization of what it was, and you'll be able to talk about it and understand this is how far people are going to go to keep you separated. So it's either you're going to fuck with me the long way, or we don't fuck with each other at all. We be enemies. What's the Justice? You got the Four Swords, yeah. And this is somebody's karma. They're going to be getting ignored. People are going to be isolating them. People are going to be ghosting them. Yeah. And you want to know something too? I was gonna say something, but it like slipped my mind. Hmm. This is an interesting spread. It's coming though with the Three of Wands. It's right on its way. The truth is coming out with the Ace of Swords, and it's on its way. Somebody was using spider web magic. They're gonna get caught up in their own spider's web with a whole bunch of narcissists and sociopaths. Someone was trying to get you caught up in a spider web. This is gonna backfire onto them. That's why you don't play with that shit. Basically, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, and the shoe's gonna be on the other foot very soon in this situation. Whoever was playing this game, it's bad business all the way around. They're gonna be dealing with this, and it's when they least expect it. And now the funny thing is they try to put you through it. You dealt with it. You survived it. You kept it pushing. They're gonna crumble. This person is gonna crumble because they weren't even strong enough to carry out what they tried to do to you. And that's when they're gonna learn that they were a jealous, hating, low vibrational, messy, demonic individual the whole time. And this was all out of pure jealousy. That's when they're gonna realize that they have a mental illness. Because I saw the Eight of Cups, people walking away. Yeah, the Eight of Cups was right on the bottom of the deck. People walking away. I want to say something. When I went through the gang stalking and all that type of stuff, I told you that because they had put spiderweb magic for like 2 to 3 years. I was attracting all karmic friends and females. All those females, they flipped on me because they thought that they were going to get paid from the karmics. They were getting money from the karmics to do this and all that, everything like that. They sided with the karmics not because I was a bad person and things like that, because they had money. And they felt like, well, I need money and things like that. And with the pandemic and everything like that, right, too. Two of them got exiled. They left the whole area. They had to move. Yeah, two of them had to move because of the bullshit that they got themselves into. The main karmic that started all this bullshit ass mess with the blood magic, putting stuff in people's food, she got hella people on her head now that she owes people hella people money for magic, and she's about to be on the run as well too. So I try to tell you guys this. It's wisdom. I try to tell you guys this because it does backfire. Just keep on doing your works, keep on clearing, keep on hitting your return to sender, keep on doing all that stuff. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to show up in ways that they could not imagine in their lives. Because for a lot of you guys, it wasn't even as bad as they thought it could be. Because you were doing your clearing, you were transmuting. They're going to be dealing with tower after tower after tower. They're not going to be able to deal with it. No. And that's when they're going to realize who the real bad bitch was. That's when they're going to realize who the real priestess or high priestess or divine feminine or divine masculine or something like that was. Once they have to go through what they try to put you through, that's going to be the next thing. Their test. Their test. Can you go through this? That you want to put someone else through it? Can you go through this? Oh, no, you can't. So why the fuck did you think that it was okay to do it to somebody else? That's the question that they're going to be asking themselves, and they're not going to be able to answer it, because that's when the mental illness is fully going to kick in. Five of Cups energy, Seven of Swords reverse, Hanged Man. And that's when some of these people, they're already getting it now, though. They're already kind of in that Hanged Man in the reverse. They refuse to see it from a different perspective, but it's hitting them. They can't get away from it. That judgment energy, it's hitting them, it's hitting them, it's hitting them. And they're sitting there like, fuck, why did I get into that? Well, it's like they're in a self-made psychosis, because the judgment and their inner consciousness is telling them you shouldn't have done that. And the demon in them is like, no, it's okay. It's okay. You see? And they're going through this chasm within their own mind because the bullshit ass mess that they put out had no place, and now they're coming to realize who the fuck they are. I'm telling you, this shit is going to be very, very interesting in the days, months, and weeks to come with these different karmics playing with these separation spells and these isolation spells. A lot of these karmic partners, these females, a lot of these masculines and feminines are banishing these karmics, banishing them completely. Let's see how that turns out. That's what I have for you guys. Let me just get a, what do you call it, a Isis Oracle deck, because I feel like there's some wisdom that's going to be dropped on us with this as well too. Yeah, just wait. The separation spells, the isolation magic, all that shit is going to go reversed at the worst time possible. When Saturn's in Aquarius, Saturn in the 11th house of collectives and groups. Yeah. But the funny thing is, when you were going through all of it, you handled it like a G. I'm okay being by myself. I can play with myself. I can make myself humorous. I have little friends here and there that I talk to. I can go hang out with. I can go travel to go kick it with. All those different type of things. These karmics are going to get it even worse for putting it out there, because the demon's returning, and it didn't get its just due. It didn't get to eat or didn't get to do its damage. So now it's going to be wreaking havoc in that karmic's life. What messages do you have regarding isolation and separation spells? High Priestess, come on. It says here, a mystery is to be unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. For some of you guys, didn't I say High Priestess? Look it. A mystery is to be unveiled. I'm going to tell you right now, for a lot of you guys dealing with this bullshit, everyone's going to wake up all at once. And it's going to be sickening. And these people that have been playing this game and this lying and stuff like that, they're getting caught in all their lies and they look fucking crazy. And that's when they're going to realize I shouldn't have done that. Because these people don't understand. They want to dig a grave for you. They want to put you in your grave. They have to come with you. No, 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 no. You don't think that you're going to do all this and I'm going to be in the grave and you're just going to bury it and that's gonna... No, nigga, you're coming with me. Get your ass in this grave. All of you guys are going to come. That's what they're going to start to realize now. And only then are they going to realize I shouldn't have stepped into that. A mystery is about to be revealed. Didn't I tell you people are going to find out? People that don't even believe in magic, none of that shit, they're going to become believers. I'm telling you, these next 2 to 3, 4 years, you're going to see a whole bunch of shit come out in the news about spell work, witchcraft, black magic, covens, rituals, all that stuff. It's all getting exposed. We're talking about the age of Aquarius. On top of Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius, Pluto's also going to be in Aquarius in the 11th house. Major secrets exposed. Major crown chakra energy, major expansions. People don't understand what time it is. When we were in the age of Pisces, that's 12th house. Keep things a secret, keep things private, make it a mystery, make it elusive. Aquarius energy is no. We volatile. We're volatile on top of we're bringing karma and discipline. So this is intense ass energy that people are playing with right now, and they're working against the transits. That's why a lot of this magic that these karmics are playing with, it's not working. It's having adverse effects because of the transits. It's not the time for that shit anymore. Because remember, Aquarius is about revolutionary causes. It's about time for people to come together and do things that make sense and stuff like that. Now for these karmics to continue bullshit in their silos and creating more madness and more bullshit and secret groups and all things like that, which is age of Pisces. She said I saw her face and now I'm a believer. You guys are so funny. I hate that, like the need for speed. People don't get it. You know, another thing here too, your person, they fuck with you. Don't worry about that. They're gonna get their stuff together and they're gonna come through and they're gonna do exactly what they need to do. There's all kinds of magic being done, there's all kinds of stuff being done. You guys know how it feels. Don't worry about that. These people that are playing these games, they're gonna be unveiled, they're gonna be unmasked, they're gonna be exposed. Spiderweb magic for conflict against you and stuff like that, it's all gonna be exposed and it's gonna be going return to sender. And you're gonna see it in the near future. All right, you guys, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Patrons, go ahead and check Patreon because I just put up our calendar for the weekend and we got some stuff planned. All right, you all. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that gust of wind, that Aquarius energy, that gust of wind, that crown chakra energy is going to dispel and dry up all that murky water created by low vibrational water imbalance in water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. People better get ready. Better get fucking ready. All right, you all. Have a good day. Bye.